Okay, so for previous lecture, we have discussed the transportation problem or transportation model. How the transportation model is linear programming problem, that also we have discussed. How the solution methodologies are different for this special type of linear programming problem, which is called as transportation problem. That also we have started discussing. So there are three methods of finding out initial basic feasible solution to transportation problem. So whatever description of a problem is given to you, you have to first convert that description into a matrix form or tabular form, and then by arranging that tabular form, you can go for finding out the solution. There are three methods for finding initial basic feasible solution. First one is first one is first one is. Can you tell me?
Northwest corner method, sir.
Northwest corner method. Second one is
Least cost method.
least cost method. Third one is
Penalty method.
that is called as Vogel's approximation method, VAM, which is also called as penalty method. So out of these two methods we have already discussed, and we got the solution for that. So this was one problem which we have considered for finding out the solution, in which three plants are there, three warehouses are there. From three plants to three warehouses, commodities are required to be transported. Transportation costs for 1 unit of commodity from one plant to another warehouse is mentioned here. Total supply from plants A, B, C is given. Total demand at warehouses D, E, F is also given. Then uh, when this is given, you have to convert it into a tabular form. First of all, check that whether it is balanced or not. That can be checked by applying the rim condition. So this is a balanced problem. So for which we have discussed northwest corner method. So what is the Z value by using northwest corner method? 6 into 20 plus 4 into 30 plus 8 into 40 plus 4 into 25 plus 2 into 35. How much is it?
730, sir.
Yes.
730.
Yes, I'm not getting you. What is the Z value?
730.
730, sir.
730. Okay. Suggestions are 730. Okay. Then we have discussed this problem by using least cost method. How to do that? That also I have discussed with you. Now tell me what is the Z value for this particular case?
555.
555. So this is 555 rupees or 555 into thousands or whatever it may be given into the problem. Now we will discuss Vogel's approximation method. Vogel's approximation method. This is abbreviated as VAM, okay, which is also called as penalty method. Is it okay? So how to solve the problem by using that? Now for VAM, let us go for writing down the problem again. So there are three rows and three columns. Tell me the values. CRJ values.
641, 387, 442.
AI values. Supply.
50, 40, 60.
BJ values.
20, 95, 35.
Okay, now which method we are going to use? We are going to use the method called as VAM, Vogel's approximation method. Now for that purpose, this is also called as penalty method. Now this particular method is based on uh, opportunity cost. That here we need to find out the difference between least cost and next least cost, or minimum cost or smallest cost value and the next smallest value, smallest cost value. And it is based on penalty because if we miss to allocate the allocations or decision variable to smallest value cell in a particular row or column, and if we allocate to the next smallest value, how much penalty we have to incur, that is required to be calculated, and based on that we have to go for finding out the allocations. Okay, now here we will discuss the procedure first. First of all, you have to find out the difference between smallest value and next smallest value, row wise as well as column wise. Now tell me, in first row, which is the smallest value, smallest cost value?
1.
1. What is the next smallest cost value after 1? 4. 4. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Find out difference between these two. 4 minus 1 is nothing but 3. Write down this 3 as a penalty cost. Or if we miss to allocate to 1 and allocate to 4, then we will miss the difference of 3. Okay, so that is called as penalty. What is the penalty in next row? What is the smallest cost cell?
3,
3. Next smallest,
7,
difference between these two. Okay, similarly for third row, 4 minus 2, it is 2. Similarly for columns, first column, 4 minus 3, 1. Then similarly for second column, 4 minus 4, 0. Next, 2 minus 1, 1. This much is clear to you? Whether this much is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you are getting this, then choose the highest penalty row or column amongst whatever calculated penalties are there. Which is the highest value of penalty?
4,
4. So choose that row or column. Now here at row, highest value is there. So we are choosing a row. And then in that particular row, choose the lowest cost value cell and allocate maximum possible to that cell. Now tell me, which is lowest cost value cell? Is it 2 1? Is it 2 1 cell?
Yes, sir.
How much maximum allocation is possible there?
20,
20. So do that. So we can allocate 20 here. Now whether row get fulfilled or column get fulfilled, that you have to focus. Whatever get fulfilled, you have to just cross it or draw a dotted line. Okay, this is the first iteration. Then in the second iteration, again find out the penalties by considering the remaining values which are not crossed, or dotted line is not drawn. Okay, so now tell me, what is the lowest value in the first row? Smallest value. Am I audible to you people?
1.
1. What is the next smallest? 4. What is the difference between these two? 3. Similarly here, smallest is 7, next smallest is 8, difference is 1. Here it is 2. Here it is 1. Here it is 0. And this is over, so penalty cannot be calculated. Is it okay? Are you getting this second step? Yes
Yes,
or
sir.
no? Okay. Now choose the highest penalty value, row or column. So here highest penalty is 3. So we have to choose this row and make in that row choose the minimum cost sale and make the maximum minimum cost sale which is not crossed one and make the maximum possible allocation there. So what is the minimum cost sale? Which is the minimum
Three.
cost?
One.
1 3. 1 3. So how much we can allocate there?
35.
35. So whether row get crossed or column get crossed?
Column.
Column get crossed. Okay. And here 20. So next step 20 is remaining. Here 35 is occupied. So 15 is remaining. Okay. ठीक है. Okay. Now again in the next step, find out the penalties between smallest and next smallest. Now here we cannot find out the penalties because only one value is there in first row. Second row also only one value cannot be, penalty cannot be found. Third row also only one. Then third column gets cancelled, first column get cancelled. In second column, we can make the allocation. Am I right? In second column, 0 is there, but that is the maximum one. Okay, so we have to make allocation here only. We have to make allocation here only. Now, which is the minimum cost cell?
4.
4. But 4 is present at 2 places. Now choose that 4 where maximum possible allocation will be there. Which is that 4?
Cell 3 2.
Cell 3 2. So how much maximum we can allocate?
60.
60. So this will get crossed. Here 35 will remain. Okay, now again here penalty cannot be calculated. In first row, second row it is not possible, third row it is not possible, first column not possible, second column it is already over. Now third column it is already over. Second column, how much is the penalty? In second column, difference between smallest and next smallest, which is not crossed one, 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. So we can make allocation here. Okay. And choose minimum cost value, make maximum allocation. How much maximum allocation possible in this cell?
15.
15. So that row will get crossed or cancelled. And here 20 will remain. Okay. Now only one cell is remaining. Though penalty is not possible, but only one cell is remaining where we can make the remaining maximum allocation. So 20. This will get crossed, this will get crossed. And rim condition will get satisfied. Am I right? Is it okay? Is it okay? Okay, I will repeat this with another case in which some more number of columns are and or rows are there. Okay, but okay, if you want, I will repeat it. Take the penalty, find out the penalty row wise as well as column wise. How to find out that? Find out, take the difference between smallest cost value minus difference between smallest cost value and next smallest cost value. Okay. So in first row it is 1 and 4. So difference between these two is 3. Secondly, in second row it is 3 and 7. Difference is 4. In third row it is 4 and 2. So difference is 2. In first column it is 4 and 3. So difference is 1. In second column 4 and 4. So difference is 0. In third column 2 and 1. So difference is 1. This much is okay? Okay, then choose maximum penalty value, row or column, and make maximum possible allocation to least cost cell. To least cost cell. So in the first iteration, 4 is the maximum penalty. So we have chosen second row, and in that 3 is the least cost cell. 1, 2, 2, 1 is the least cost cell, where 3 is the cell value. And how much maximum possible allocation is there? 20. So we have made it. And then whether column get crossed or row get crossed, accordingly you have to draw a dotted line there, so that you will not consider the values of those cells which are got crossed in next penalty calculation. Are you getting me? Then find out the next penalty by considering smallest and next smallest from the remaining values. And then make the allocation by considering maximum penalty value, row or column, and make the maximum allocation to the minimum cost cell. Repeat the procedure till you get the all the allocations completed. Is it okay?
Got it,
Is
sir.
it okay? Now tell me what is the Z value. So Z is equal to, or Z max or mean, whatever is equal to 4 into 15 plus 1 into 35 plus 3 into 20 plus 8 into 20 plus 4 into 60. So how much is it?
555.
555. So in previous case and this case, I think same allocations we got. Yes, same allocations. So we are getting the same result. So in this case, by chance, we have got the same result, but it is not always true. It is not always possible. Okay, we are getting different solutions by these three methods. And VAM is the better method, which will give you minimum transportation cost value and close to the optimum solution. So that improving the VAM solution will lead to optimum solution in less number of steps. In less number of steps. So in order to get the optimal solution in less number of steps, prefer VAM or getting initial basic feasible solution. So either of these three methods is required to be used. We will use VAM always. Okay. Now I will give you one more problem. You try to solve the initial basic feasible solution. Initial basic feasible solution by using all these three methods. Northwest corner method, least cost method, and VAM method. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Can you find out the initial basic feasible solution by using all these three? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so take down one problem. Take down this problem, example 9.1. The company has three production facilities, S1, S2, and S3, with production capacity of 7, 9, and 18 in hundreds. So the capacity is given in hundreds. Okay. Then per week of product respectively. These units are to be shipped or transported to four warehouses, D1, D2, D3, and D4, with requirements or demand of 5, 6, 7, and 14 units in hundreds per week, respectively. The transportation cost in rupees per unit between factories to warehouses are given in the table below. So from S1 to D1, S1 to D2, and so on, the cost is given. And the problem is formulated in the matrix or tabular form. So formulate this transportation problem as an LP model to minimize the transportation cost. Okay, have you taken this problem? Just note down, take down this problem first. घेतला का लिहून सगळ्यांनी? येस ऑर नो?
No, sir. Just 1 minute.
ठीक आहे. आता मी जसा टेबल काढला तर मागे तसा काढा. सप्लाय लेफ्ट साईडला लिहा, डिमांड सगळे टॉप साईडला लिहा आणि कॉस्ट व्हॅल्यू सेल्स लिहा आणि नॉर्थ वेस्ट कॉर्नरने सोडवा, लिस्ट कॉस्टने सोडवा, परत रिराईट करून तोच प्रॉब्लेम व्यामनी पण परत सोडवा रिराईट करून. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so complete it. Okay, tell me the solution by using northwest corner method. What is the Z value? Z is equal to
1015.
1015 into hundreds ना? प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये काय दिलंय? Hundreds. Okay, by using least cost method, what is the Z value? अरे येईल का काढता तुम्हाला का मी काढून शिकवायला पाहिजे?
सर काढतोय.
हम्म. Okay, how much is it?
Sir 814.
814 into 100, no? Okay. Now tell me how many number of rows are there?
3.
3. Columns? 3 rows, 4 columns. Tell me the cost values.
19, 30, 50, 10, 70, 30, 60, sorry, 40, 60, 48, 70, 20.
AI values,
7, 9, 18.
DJ values,
5, 8, 7, 14.
okay, whether rim condition gets satisfied?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. So this is a balance problem. Now for we will use WAM. So those who are not still understanding WAM, please try to understand. I will repeat the steps. Okay. Later on I will not repeat. You just try to focus. I'll solve this for initial basic feasible solution by using WAM. You just focus. Okay. Now find out the penalty row wise, column wise by considering smallest cost value and next smallest cost value. So in first row it is 10 and 19. Difference between these two is 9. Similarly for second row it is 10. Third row it is 12. First column it is 40 minus 19, 21. Second column it is 30 minus 8, 22. Third column it is 50 minus 40, 10. Fourth column it is 20 minus 10, 10. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now choose maximum penalty. Which is the maximum penalty?
22.
22. So choose that column and in that focus on the least cost sale and make the maximum possible allocation there. So how much maximum possible allocation? It is 8. So this column will be over. Okay, and here it will be 10 remaining. Now next, again find out the penalties by using the remaining values which are not crossed. So difference between 10 and 19, 9, 60 and 40, 20, 40 and 20, 20. This will remain 10. This will remain 10. This will be crossed. This will be 21. Is it okay? Now choose the maximum penalty. This is 21 is maximum. Choose minimum cost sale, which is 19. Make the maximum possible allocation, that is 5. Cross out whether the column gets satisfied or row gets satisfied. Okay. Then again find out the penalties by considering the remaining cost values. So here it will be 40, 20, 50, 10, 10. This is already cost and this will get crossed. Now 50 is the maximum penalty. So choose this row. Minimum cost sale of remaining, that means not uncrossed sale is 20. So how much is maximum possible allocation? 10. So that this is over. Okay, here it will be 4 remaining. Then difference between these two again 40, 20, 50, 10. So this will be maximum possible, maximum penalty sale column. So this will be the minimum cost value sale where maximum possible allocation is 2. So that this will get crossed and 2 will remain. Okay, so next time here it is over. Then for all other columns penalty is not possible, only this row it is possible. So here we have to make the allocation. 40 is the minimum cost sale, 7 is the maximum value which we can allocate, so that this column will be over, 2 will remain, then only one cell is remaining which is not crossed or not occupied, that is 1 4 2 4. So where we can make the allocation, 2 is the maximum possible allocation, so that row and column get crossed and all the things will be over. Now find out the Z value. So for finding out Z value, You have to focus on the allocations. 19 into 5 plus 10 into 2 plus 40 into 7 plus 60 into 2 plus 8 into 8 plus 20 into 10. How much is it?
779.
779. That is rupees. So by VAM, Z value is equal to 779 as it is given in hundreds rupees. Am I right? Now, which is giving minimum cost, minimum transportation cost?
VAM.
VAM. So VAM is always better than the remaining two. So we will prefer VAM and we will try to use VAM for further finding out initial, basic, feasible solutions. Is it okay? So we will always use VAM and then we will improve the solution. Is it okay? जर परीक्षेत नॉर्थ वेस्ट कॉर्नर मेथड इनिशियल साठी वापरा म्हटलं असेल तरच वापरायची. एलसीएम वापरा म्हटलं असेल तरच वापरायचं. व्याम वापरा म्हटलं असेल तर व्याम वापरायची आणि काही स्पेसिफाय केलं नसेल तर व्यामच वापरायची. काही स्पेसिफाय केलं नसेल तर व्यामच वापरायची. इज इट ओके? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now coming to next step. Now we have got the initial solution where Z value is 779 into 100 100 or 1000 whatever units are given. Okay. Now we have to check that whether this solution is optimal or not. Okay. Whether this solution is optimal or not. If it is optimal, then it is okay. If not, then we have to improve it. So we have to go for next thing. Okay, now tell me whether it is how many number of allocations are there?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whether it is satisfying the condition m plus n minus 1?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So whether it is degenerate solution or non-degenerate solution?
Non-degenerate.
Non-degenerate. So when it is non-degenerate, you can go ahead. If it is degenerate, degeneracy is required to be resolved. We'll take one example later on for resolving the degeneracy. At this point of time, you focus on non-degenerate solution. As it is non-degenerate solution, we have to go for finding out, applying its optimality test. Now tell me the values first. Three columns, 3 rows, 4 columns. Tell me the values. 19,
19, 30, 50, 10. 70, 30, 40, 60. 40, 8, 70, 20.
Okay, now tell me the AI values.
7, 9,
DJ values.
5, 8, 7, 14.
Okay, now tell me the occupied cells and their values. What is the occupied cell in first row? 1, which is the cell which is occupied. Occupied means where allotments are made. In VAM, व्हॅम मध्ये कुठला ऑक्युपाइड सेल आहे पहिल्या रो मध्ये?
1114.
1 1. Tell me the allocation or allocated value. It is 5. Next
14.
1 4
2.
2. Next second row. अरे सांगा पटापटा कोणता?
2 3.
2 3
7. 2 4. 2. 3 2. 8. 10. 3 4 10.
Okay, and it is non-degenerate solution. Now we have to apply the optimality test. Okay. Optimality check or test. Okay. So here we are going to use modified distribution method, which is called as MODI method. Okay, which is also called as UV method. UV method. And that we are going to use for checking the optimality, whether this is optimal or not. Now for that purpose, you have to find out the dual variables of this particular problem. Okay, those dual variables are indicated by U and V's, UIs and V's. UIs are written for rows, V's are written for columns. Okay, at this point of time, forget about finding out dual variable or why it is called as dual. But these are known as dual variables. Their values are required to be found. So this will be considered as U1, which is dual variable for row 1, U2 for dual variable for 2, U3 variable for third row. Similarly, V1, V2, V3 and V4 are for 4 columns. Is it okay? So you have to find out UI and VJ values. Now how to find out UI and VJ values? Now consider one of the UI or VJ values as 0. Preferably or mostly or generally that UI value or VJ value which is having more number of occupied cells. Okay. Suppose in the first row, how many number of occupied cells are there?
2.
2. In second row,
2.
third row,
2.
first column,
1.
second column,
1.
third column,
1.
fourth column.
3.
So where the maximum number of occupied cells are? In fourth column?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so make that particular variable as 0. So V4 is equal to 0. Is it okay? V4 is equal to 0. Now find out these UI and VJ values, UI and VJ values by considering the equation Cij is equal to UI plus VJ for occupied cell or cells. Okay, Cij is equal to UI plus VJ and find out the values of UIs and VJs. Now tell me, by using V4 is equal to 4, can you find out U1, U2, U3? Yes or no? Okay, if you are getting confusion, we can. C13 is equal to U1 plus V4. Am I right? Cij is equal to UI plus Vj for occupied cell. So for occupied cell C13, the cost is C13. Am I right? Which is equal to corresponding UI values U1. And for fourth column in which C13 is there, the corresponding B value is B4. So you can write 10 is equal to U1 plus 0. Therefore, U1 is equal to 10. So you can write 10 here. Are you getting this?
सर ते V4 कसं आलं तिथे?
V4 मॅक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ अलोकेशन कुठल्या रो मध्ये किंवा कॉलम मध्ये आहेत ते बघायचं आणि ते पर्टिक्युलर UI किंवा VJ व्हॅल्यू 0 अज्युम करायची. आता आपण फोर्थ रो मध्ये मॅक्सिमम ऑक्युपाइड सेल्स आहेत ना, फोर्थ कॉलम मध्ये. फोर्थ कॉलम मध्ये मॅक्सिमम ऑक्युपाइड सेल्स आहेत. एम आय राईट?
हो, येस सर.
ओके. म्हणून V4 इज इक्वल टू 0 केला. आता V4 ही 0 व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला माहित आहे. ती 0 व्हॅल्यू आणि पर्टिक्युलर ऑक्युपाइड सेलची कॉस्ट व्हॅल्यू ही घेऊन आपण दुसऱ्या UI आणि VJ व्हॅल्यूज काढू शकतो का ते आपण बघतोय. काढू शकतो. आता पहिला C13 म्हणजे 13 सेल वापरला तर U1 काढू शकतो का? प्रोव्हाइडेड
C14
हा
C14 येईल ना.
C14 येईल, 13 नाही. It's not 13, correct. C14. Okay. So cost value of C14 is equal to U1 plus V4. Are you getting this much? For occupied cell, what is the equation? Cij is equal to UI plus VJ. Cij means C14. ही व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला माहिती आहे. V4 पण आपल्याला माहिती आहे. U1 अननोन आहे म्हणून आपण ते इक्वेशन लिहिलं. C14 is equal to U1 plus V4. So 10 is equal to U1 is unknown. U1 plus V4 is equal to 0. So U1 is equal to 10. Are you getting this? Are you
Yes,
getting
sir.
this? Okay. Now we can consider the cost C24. C24 is equal to U2 plus V4. Am I right? Which implies 60 is equal to U2 plus 0. So U2 is equal to 60. Am I right? Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, C34 is equal to C34 is equal to what? Tell me. Is it U3 plus V4? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is C34? 20 is equal to U3 plus 0. So how much is U3? U3 is 20. So in the similar manner, you can find out V1. Now for V1, finding out V1, you can use row 1. आता रो 1 मध्ये U1 ची व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला माहिती आहे. C11 माहिती आहे, V1 माहित नाही आहे. So we can write one equation. C11 is equal to C11 is equal to what? U1 plus V1, which implies what is C11? सांगा टेबल. 19 is equal to U1 is known. How much is it?
10.
10 plus V1 is unknown. So V1 is equal to 19 minus 10. V1 will become equal to 9. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So V1 is equal to 9. Similarly, for finding out V2, you can use C32 occupied cell. 32 occupied cell. Because for occupied cell, you can write Cij is equal to UI plus Vj. Okay. So I can write C32 is equal to U3 plus V2. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me C32.
8.
8 is equal to
20 plus
20 plus V2. 20 plus V2. So V2 will be equal to Sanga.
minus 12. Minus 80.
Minus
Minus 12. 12.
minus 12. Okay. फक्त कॅल्क्युलेशन बरोबर आहेत का बघा.
सर आपण C12 घेऊ शकत नाही का?
C12 C12 नाही घेऊ शकत कारण तो ऑक्युपाइड सेल नाही आहे. CIJ is equal to UI plus VJ फक्त ऑक्युपाइड सेललाच इक्वेशन लिहू शकतो.
हा ओके ओके.
C12 सेल ऑक्युपाइड नाही आहे ना. 32 सेल ऑक्युपाइड आहे. त्यामधली U3 ची व्हॅल्यू माहिती आहे. C32 ची पण माहिती आहे. V2 ची अननोन आहे, काढू शकतो आपण. म्हणून आपण हे इक्वेशन घेतलं. थर्ड इक्वेशन. So V2 is equal to minus 12. V2 is equal to minus 12. Now find out V3. Can you find out V3? Which cell you can use for that?
C34.
No.
C23.
C23, correct. So you can use C23 cell where what is U2 is there plus V3. What is C23? Sanga?
40.
40 is equal to U2 is known. How much is it?
60.
60. V3 is unknown. So V3 will be equal to 40 minus 60 minus 20. So this will become minus 20. सगळे झाले का U1, U2, U3, V1, V2, V3, V4 झाले. ठीक आहे? Is it okay? So you have to find out dual variables UIs and VJs in this manner by using occupied cell, and the equation for occupied cell is Cij is equal to UI plus VJ. Is it okay? Is it
Yes,
okay?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you have to focus on unoccupied cells. You have to focus on unoccupied cells, and for unoccupied cell, or unoccupied cell or non-occupied cell or non-allotted cell, you can use the equation Dij is equal to Cij minus into bracket Ui plus Vj, and find out Dij values for all the unoccupied cells. Okay, this equation is applied to unoccupied cells, and find out Dij values for all the unoccupied cells. This Dij is called as opportunity cost. Opportunity cost or opportunity value. Is it okay? Now how to do that? I will tell you. Now in first row, 2, 1, 1, 2 is a non-occupied cell. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for that cell, write down D12 is equal to C12 minus U1 plus V2. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So D12 is equal to, do you know C12?
30.
30 minus into bracket. What is U1?
10.
10. What is V2?
20.
Plus 20, no? So it will be plus 20. So how much is D12
0.
0. So you can write opportunity cost here 0. ठीक है? Okay. Similarly, find out opportunity cost for these.
सर V2 minus 12 है ना?
V2 का
minus 12.
Sorry sir, -12 है.
मग ह्याला चुकीचं व्हॅल्यू सांगेल. मग ठीक आहे. We will correct it.
Yes, sir.
So how much is it?
32.
-12. -12. Okay. So 10 minus 12 minus 2. 30 plus minus 2. 32. 30 minus 2. It is 32. 32. So where is it? Here it is. So you can write 32 here. Okay. So at the bottom left corner of the cell. Is it okay? Now 1-3 is also unoccupied cell. For that you can find out opportunity cost D13. Find out that. D13 is equal to C13 minus U1 plus V3. Can you tell me the answer?
-10.
-10. बघा बरं पडते एकदा. 50.
Sir 60.
60 sir.
50 minus into bracket 10 minus 20. It is 40, no? 50 minus 10, 40. अरे आता मला
Sir 50 minus of 10 minus 20 येणार ना sir.
10 minus 20 is -10. And 50 minus 60. Okay, 60. 60. Okay. Now next, 2-1 is unoccupied cell. 2-1 is unoccupied cell. So you can write D21 is equal to C21 minus U2 minus into bracket U2 plus V1. How much is it?
One.
70 minus into bracket 60 plus 9, so 1. Similarly for 2-1 cell, काढा आणि मला सांगा व्हॅल्यू. किती आले?
-18.
-18. ओके, -18. तुम्ही त्या सेल मध्ये लिहा व्हॅल्यू. मला जरा जागा कमी पडते म्हणून मी तसं लिहितोय. -18. ओके, सेल मध्ये कोपऱ्यात 1/4 सर्कल ड्रॉ करून लिहायचं. ठीक आहे. ओके. नेक्स्ट इज फॉर 3-1 which is an occupied cell. साडेचार ला कुठलं लेक्चर आहे का? येस और नो? 4:30 वाजता लेक्चर आहे का तुमचं?
आहे सर.
हॅलो.
हा, पण सांगा ही व्हॅल्यू सांगा मला.
11.
सेल 3-1 ची
11 सर.
11 and सेल 3 ची
70.
70. ठीक आहे. सगळ्या व्हॅल्यूज फाइंड आउट करून झाल्या. Now what is the optimality condition for minimization transportation problem? If all the Dij values are greater than or equal to 0, then this solution is optimal. If any of the Dij value is less than 0, then this is not optimal. So whether this is optimal solution or not?
No, sir.
No. Why?
-18 value is present.
-18 value is present for Dij. Okay, so this is not optimal. Now it is required to be improved. How to improve the solution? Should we continue our discussion? तुमचं लेक्चर नसेल तर कंटिन्यू करतो, कारण अजून 10 ते 15 मिनिटं लागतील.
सर 2 मिनिट कन्फर्म करून सांगतो.
हा, नसेल तर सांगा. या फ्लो मध्ये प्रॉब्लेम कंप्लीट होतोय. परत हा प्रॉब्लेम उद्या सुरू करायचा म्हणजे तुम्हाला okay, so this is not optimal solution. We have to improve the solution. Now for improving the solution, should we continue? Should we continue? केला जातो.
सर एकच मिनिट. एकच मिनिट सर. तर कंटिन्यू करू सर.
Okay, good. So now choose maximum negative Dij value cell, which is maximum negative Dij value -18. Okay, because that is the only cell available with negative Dij value. Choose that cell, and from that cell draw a loop. Draw a loop in that table. How to draw the loop? A closed loop is required to be drawn. You have to start the loop from the maximum negative Dij value cell, and you can go towards right, down, up, left, wherever you want, but you have to have a occupied cell at the crossing of the or corner of the loop. When you take the 90-degree turn from that particular cell. Okay, what is the meaning? From where I have to start? I have to start from cell 2 to, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Why?
-18.
Maximum negative Dij value cell. So I'm starting from this cell. Okay, green dot is there. I can go up, right, down, or left, but I have to see that I should get the point which is having an occupied cell where I can take a turn, where I can take a 90-degree turn. Okay, आता मी वर गेलो तर मला काय ऑक्युपाइड सेल मिळणार नाही 90-डिग्री टर्नला. लेफ्टला गेलो तरी मिळणार नाही, बॉटमला गेलो तर मिळू शकेल, राईटला गेलो तरी मिळू शकेल. तर मी थोडस क्लॉकवाइज डिरेक्शन मध्ये जाण्यासाठी म्हणून राईटला जातो. इज इट ओके? Okay, so if I go here, I will get occupied cell. But from here, if I take 90-degree turn upside or downside, I will not get occupied cell. So I will continue the path and go to the next cell, which is again occupied. From here, I can go up and down as well. If I go up, I'll get occupied cell where I can take the turn. In that also I can get another occupied cell, I can get the turn. But I can't return back to the original position by finding the occupied cell. But if I go downward, I'll get a cell where I can take a turn at which I am having occupied cell. Then again I can find another cell where I will get the occupied cell, from where I can take 90-degree turn and I can come back to the original cell from where I have started. So this is called as closed loop. So from where you have started, you have to mark it as a plus. Then next corner point, immediate next corner will be minus. Immediate next turning point or corner point will be plus. Then next will be minus. So plus minus plus minus. This is called as a loop. So you have to draw a loop in this manner. Are you getting? So the loop can be drawn starting from one cell, going in one direction, taking a turn, coming return back to the original cell. This is one way to draw the loop. If suppose I am starting from here, I get one occupied cell here, another occupied cell suppose here, another occupied cell here, another occupied cell here, another occupied cell here, and I am returning back where I have started, then this is also a closed loop. This is also perfectly okay. If from here I am starting, suppose I am going up, then this way, then this way, then this way, then this way, and coming back to the original position, then this is also a loop. Are you getting? This is called as closed loop. But I'm starting from this point, going in this direction, coming here, going up, going here, and coming back. This is wrong loop. This is not a loop. This is wrong. Okay? This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. So crossing should not be there. Okay? So in order to form a loop, you have to have total corners equal to even numbers. Total corner equal to even numbers. Where you have started, that cell is required to be marked as a plus. Then next will become minus. Then next will become plus. Next will become minus. Next will become plus. Next will become minus. And then next is plus. Okay, so in that fashion you have to form the loop. So loop can be anything like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, or it may be like this, like this, like this, coming back to origin. So this is also another loop. But no two lines should cross each other, and at every corner there must be occupied cell except the starting point where you have started the loop. Is it okay? Are you getting the definition of loop? Are you getting the definition of closed loop?
सर म्हणजे ज्या डायरेक्शन मध्ये आपण जाणार त्या डायरेक्शन मध्ये ऑक्युपाइड सेल भेटली पाहिजे आपल्याला ना फक्त.
ऑक्युपाइड भेटली पाहिजे आणि तिथून टर्न घेता आला पाहिजे 90 डिग्री मध्ये. आणि
आणि
परत पुढे कुठं पण जा, तिथं तुला ऑक्युपाइड सेलच मिळाला पाहिजे, तिथनं 90 डिग्री टर्न मिळाला पाहिजे. पुढे कुठं पण जा, तिथं ऑक्युपाइड सेल मिळाला पाहिजे, 90 डिग्री टर्न घेता आला पाहिजे. असं करून लूप शुड एंड ऍट द पॉइंट वेअर यू आर स्टार्टेड.
सर मग याच्यासाठी म्हणजे एकच लूप पॉसिबल आहे की दुसरा लूप पण पॉसिबल असू शकतो?
एकच लूप पॉसिबल, बिकॉज m plus n minus 1 occupations are there. Okay, occupied cells. So only one loop is, these are called as independent positions in the matrix. M plus n minus 1 occupations or occupied cells are called as independent positions in the matrix. So for non-degenerate solution, you can form the loop. For degenerate solution, you have to consider additional delta value and then form the loop. That will solve later on. But have you understood the loop? I generally prefer to go in clockwise direction, but you can go in any direction, that doesn't matter. But try to fix some direction in which you will form the loop always, so that confusion will not be there. Now, are you getting how I have formed the loop here? I have started from this point, come to this point, and taken the turn where the occupied cell is there. Next, I have taken the turn where occupied cell is there. Then I have taken the term where occupied cell is there, and I have reached to the original point. So this is my closed loop. Are you getting me? Okay. So where you have started, mark as a plus sign, then minus, plus, minus, plus alternately. Is it okay? इथपर्यंत सगळ्यांच्या लक्षात आलंय का?
हो सर.
Okay. Now focus on minus sign mark cells. कुठले कुठले आहेत? 1, 4 and 2, 3, 2. 1, 4 and 3, 2.
Yes sir.
Okay, they are having minus signs. Focus on the minus sign cells and choose that minus sign cell which is having minimum allotment. Minimum allotment किती आहे इथं? Cell 2, 4 मध्ये allotment 2 आहे and cell 3, 2 मध्ये allotment 8 आहे, which is minimum.
2 sir.
2. Focus on that 2 only. Now add that 2 to plus sign cell and subtract it from minus sign cell and rewrite the table. Add that minimum value of minus sign marked cell to plus sign cell and subtract it from minus sign cell. Okay, and rewrite the table. Now tell me the table. How many rows? 3 rows and 4 columns. Tell me the values. 19. Sanga pata pata.
30, 50, 10, 70, 30, 40, 60, 48, 70, 20.
Okay, now tell me the occupied cells which are not on the closed loops and tell me those values as it is.
19, 10,
These are not on the loop. Then 40 is also not on the loop. 7. 5, 2. Okay. Now other values are on the loop. Now where there is a plus sign, add these two values. So here plus sign 2. Here it was there previously 2, so 2 minus 2, 0, it will become unoccupied cell. Here it will get added 10 plus 2, 12. Then 8 minus 2, 6. Now check that whether rim condition gets satisfied or not. Now this is new solution or new or improved solution. Okay. Now again check that whether it is whether m plus n minus 1 allocations are there or not. How many number of allocations are there?
6.
6. And so whether it is degenerate or non-degenerate?
Non-degenerate.
Non-degenerate. Okay. Now again find out UI and Vj values and check that whether this solution is optimal or not. If it is optimal, then this will be our final solution. If it is not optimal, then improve the solution by forming the closed loop. So for this purpose, you have to find out UI and Vj values. So find out U1, U2, U3, V1, V2, V3 and V4 in the similar manner. That means for that you have to use the occupied cell equation. Cij is equal to Ui plus Vj. And once you find out all the Ui and Vj values, then find out Dij values for unoccupied cells by using equation Cij minus into bracket Ui plus Vj, and check that whether the solution is optimal or not. Find out that, complete that step, then we will discuss further thing.
सर
No.
आता इथे columns मध्ये दोन दोन आहेत ना occupied.
हा, सगळीकडे म्हणजे मॅक्सिमम सेल 2-2 आहेत आणि 2-2 चे केसेस बऱ्याच आहेत. U1, U2, U3, V4 and V2. So you can take any U or V which is having 2 allotments. So we can start with U1 is equal to 0. Somebody can start with V4 is equal to 0. Somebody can start with V3 is equal to 0. Somebody may start with U2 is equal to 0. Somebody may start with V2 is equal to 0. करून बघा वेगवेगळे 0 घेऊन. You will ultimately reach to the same Dij value for all unoccupied cells. तर मी U1 is equal to 0 घेऊन सुरू करतोय. दुसरा कोणाला V4 0 घ्यायचा असेल तर घ्या, कोणीतर V2 U2 घ्या, कोणी V2 घ्या आणि Dij व्हॅल्यूज कॅल्क्युलेट करा. कॅल्क्युलेट झाल्यानंतर मला सांगा. ठीक आहे, करा पटापट. Now at this point I will stop presenting. No, stop recording.